This verse is an inspiration to me. This episode happened when Jesus stood by the lake of Gennesaret and the crowds were around him as they listened. Jesus the carpenter taught Simon Peter, a professional fisherman, how to fish. How could a carpenter know about fishing techniques? In the next verse, Simon Peter answered, "Master, we've worked hard all night and haven't caught anything. But because you say so, I will let down the nets." There are two things I want to share on this. First, it is not wise to work all night long without following the words of Jesus. Simon Peter did his best, but without the guidance of God, his great work became meaningless. We should always anchor our work to what God wants us to do. Second, doing things alone doesn't mean you're already an expert. Remember, Simon Peter was a fisherman who also played a leadership role among the apostles. In other words, he was a top caliber man of the sea, but he needed help when he caught a large number of fish. When the net began to break, he called for reinforcement. He admitted that he needed support. He admitted that he couldn't do it alone even if he was already an expert. Friend, we need to keep in mind the important lessons in this story. Primarily, we need to do our work according to God's will. Even if we belong to the cream of the crop, we still need to consult God about our decisions. Next, we ought to ask for help from others. We need the synergy of a team. We need to trust people. We need to accept that we cannot do it all. Even if Jesus is a carpenter and you are a fisherman, it doesn't mean that you know everything about fishing. You still need to lower your net. You still need to follow His words and will for your life. I pray that your heart may heed the instructions God has given you. Thank you.
So this is just one of the chapters that I've written in my book, Confessions of an Ex-Seminarian, 101 Lessons I Learned Inside the Seminary. So I wrote this book 1 year after I went out of the seminary. And I am blessed because this book became a finalist of the last year's Cardinal Catholic Book Awards. So if you want to have a copy of this book, I have 101 lessons here that I've learned in the seminary. So this book is still available sa website ko. Just click the link dito sa description na to and I will be lovingly sign your book copy at ipapadala ko to sa iyo by means of a courier. So thank you very much again.